Hello, good morning. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to a new vlog. Guys, I am heading out today and I thought I would just show you my outfit before I go. Very basic, very simple, very easy, but just for a day mooching around the shops. I'm going to head over to Cheshire Oaks and I'm going to start with Inspirations Wholesalers for all of their autumn goodness and their display. If you've not been and you're making a trip to Cheshire Oaks, it's kind of like an extra 10-minute journey, so I would recommend going to both. Yeah, so I'm just wearing my Halara jeans, which I've been living in. I'm a bit worried I'm going to be too hot because it says 21 degrees today. But I've just got this basic grey tee on. This is one of the baby tees from Abercrombie. I might pop in and see if they've got any more excuse me, bits at Abercrombie at Cheshire Oaks as well. And then my hat, if you remember, I got this from Aimé Leon Dior when we went to New York. Both Tom and I got matching. Very cute, although he refuses to wear it when I'm wearing it. He says that's too much. But yeah, whenever I wear a cap, I always feel like I'm that girl from, what was that series called? Not You. That's the series with Penn Badgley. Stranger? You know, where is it Stranger? Where it's a Harlan Coben, I think, where she's always got her cap on. Anyway, yeah, my hair needs a wash, so I thought usually I would just throw it up in a pony, but because I've had the fringe kind of trimmed in, it's not sitting quite straight, so cap it is until I wash it probably this evening. And we need to repaint that. Honestly, there's so much to do with a house renovation. Once you've finished the rest of the house renovation, then there's loads of things like that's been filled because there was a slight hairline crack after we did the extension, so I just need to paint over it. But it's one of those things that until I see it in a viewfinder like that, I forget that it's even there. Anyway, guys, it's September. It is the best time of the year, one of my favourite months. I would argue that October is possibly my favourite month. September, October, September's leading into October. Oh, I just love it. It's officially September. It will be turning into autumn. I feel like this year for me has been a whirlwind of just lots going on. So I am ready to fully embrace my favourite time of the year. That is, of course, autumn and winter. Autumn especially. So yeah, that is what we're doing today. We're going to go over to Cheshire Oaks and Inspirations Wholesalers. A little birdie told me that Inspirations might even have some of the Christmas stuff out, so I feel like I don't go that often. I maybe go there once or twice a year, once for autumn, once for Christmas. Maybe not even for Christmas, so we'll see. No, I probably will go for Christmas. I can't be buying Christmas stuff today. But I might give you a sneak peek if they have got the Christmas bits out. Very, very sneak peek, because I do want to focus on autumn today. And even just getting out and having a mooch around the shops. So yes, that is what I'm wearing today. I am not going to take a jacket because, like I said, it is 21 degrees. I am, however, going to take my All Saints bag. I got this last year. Around Christmas time, I would say. It was when the new store opened in the Arndale. They invited me down, if you remember, and I took you guys with me. So they might have this in the All Saints outlet. There's one at Cheshire Oaks. And then shoes, I think I might just wear Birkenstocks. Honestly, I've been living in my Birkenstocks. I'll just wear the ones I've got downstairs. And then let me get a spare battery. And I will, of course, also take you. Yes. Mr. Barney, you can come with me because it's all very dog friendly over there, isn't it? You want to come shopping with Mummy? Oh, that's a nice chin scratch. We're all loaded up in the car and it is saying a 42-minute drive to Inspirations Wholesalers, and then I start working my way back because then Cheshire Oaks is like 10 minutes closer to me. So it is going to be like, yeah, 45-minute drive, and I thought I'd pop on a podcast. What should I listen to? I've been enjoying the podcast We Need to Talk by Paul Brunson. And the last one that I was listening to was Little Mix Perry Edwards. I've got 50 minutes left on that, so that would be perfect actually. We'll listen to that. Or actually I had started the Diary of a CEO podcast, a fat burning expert. The real reason you can't lose weight: PCOS, menopause and stubborn belly fat. I was also listening to a ChatGPT one, which I've actually finished that one now. I do like his podcast, so maybe I'll pop that one on. Fat burning expert, let's listen to see what this doctor has to say. We've made it. Do need to head to the toilet quickly and then we can go have a browse. And I've seen that they've got all of their, well, there's signs out saying that their garden furniture is in the sale, so they will probably still have some summer bits out. But let's go have a look. Ooh, let's get spooky. So many of these like material pumpkins, like crochet ones, knitted ones. I will say, with this being a wholesalers, you do have to add VAT to the price. So obviously this one's $11.99 plus VAT. I really like that crochet one as well. The one behind it's $16.99. What else have we got, Barney? Let's go have a look around here. I think I've had one of the... Oh, are you bored already? We've only just started. I think I bought one of these in the past. $5.99 those ones, and then the largest ones, I've got small, medium, large. Largest one is $15.99. These are really good as well for all year round. These little wooden boards, like display boards, that are footed. These are only $4.25. They've got different sort of sizes and shapes and shades. What else have we got? These are new. I don't recognise these from last year. $4.99. Little gather together, fall inspired signs, little buckets. They've also got the crochet pumpkins in these different shades. So they've got that kind of like almost peachy colour, the like cream, which I like, the beige, and then they've also got white. And do they have any others? They've got some velvet ones. These green ones are nice. These are $4.49. These are a lot lighter, you know, that kind of like polystyrene inner. But yeah, $4.49 for those ones. And again, they've got more of a peachy shade, which would work quite nicely with this crochet one. And they also have loads of faux flowers, like all year round faux stems. So they've got some really nice kind of autumnal inspired ones. They've got the more orangey leaves as well, the more burgundy. I think you're eyeing up the pet section, aren't you? Come on then. Do you want a toy? Yeah, see, there you go. You can see the amount of faux flowers and faux stems that they've got for all year round. And actually, I really like these tones for autumn. I like these like wispy, twiggy kind of ones. These are $2.99 each. And then we also have these ones, which are, how much are these? Oh, that one's a bit more expensive. Oh, you get 3 in there for $6.25. So that is actually a bunch of 3. But they look really realistic. I really like those. Got lots of Halloween-y bits, lots of metal pumpkins and Halloween things, you know, like their tin. A full range of those. I don't know if I love them, to be honest. I can't decide. I don't think I do. And they're definitely more Halloween-y. Obviously, I quite like the autumn decor. I don't do too much for Halloween, but they are here if you want them, and they're the sort of prices that you're looking at. They're a bit more expensive, so that one's $27.99 plus VAT. And then they've got some more stems over this side. Let's see what else they've got. I really like the kind of like wispy, like little beads type stems like this. Not beads, like, you know, berries. Oh, gorgeous hydrangeas in a really natural colour as well. They are, how much are they? Per stem, $6.75, and it is huge, but you only get 1 stem for that. They've also got some faux olive trees. This is kind of like a little nod to pumpkins and autumn, but for the most part, this is kind of, I would say, more leaning in from the summer stuff. I like that tray. That's been popped there for a bit of merchandising. I don't want to ruin it, but I can't see any other trays like that. Let's see how much it is, because it looks like Neptune. Firstly, it is huge, but it's definitely got more of a whitewash wicker finish than the Neptune ones. These are $29.99. But yeah, gorgeous again for more summer, I would say that one would be nice for. Just spotted this again, randomly placed here, so I'm not sure where these are, if there are more of them. But this kind of like irregular shaped jug. I love that. $9.99 makes for like a lovely little mini vase. This is random. Fake vegetables. Don't know how I feel about them. But yeah, I just saw that and I thought that was lovely. Very kind of Zara home. And I know White Company do a few things like this now as well. Not gonna lie, that is it for autumn. So the rest of it, as you can tell, is all Christmas. And oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to bring Barney back here. Well, not bring Barney, myself back here at some point towards Christmas, because I just feel like it's too early to start buying. But I might just have a quick look for maybe a bit of inspiration as to what theme I'm gonna do this year. I'm thinking of sticking with the traditional, maybe not full-blown 90s traditional, but you know, that kind of traditional element that I incorporated last year. Guys, look at the size of that tray. Let me sit Barney next to it so you can see how big it is. Fit? Yes. Right, you stay there. Let me just zoom back. Come on back here. Wait a minute, go back up. Sit, good stay. I just want to show you how big this tree is. It's huge. They've obviously got a lot of these big bows. Good boy, Barney. Good boy. I need some treats to give you, don't I? You've seen being such... Oh, for being such a good boy. Yeah, they've got lots of these huge bows. I know bows have been huge this year anyway, but I can imagine just a plain tree with these bows would be really nice. That's not enough for me. I feel like I need to do more than just that. But if you had several trees, maybe to do one with just bows, that would be lovely. How much are these? They are $5.75 over the smaller ones, and the larger ones are $8.99. It's pretty good value, that, isn't it? These are huge. Oh wow, it is full blown Christmas. Oh my god, not even like a sneak peek. It is pretty much all out, I would say. Oh, these doormats are nice. Again, come back for these rather than be buying Christmas stuff now. They are $7.49. Oh, this is meant to be a sneak peek, but how can I not just have a quick look around here? Oh, little stocking hangers, little mugs. Oh, I love this mug. $1.99. Guys, how cheap is that? This is like not traditional at all. This is more like a white Christmas style, this section, but $2.49 for the massive snowflake. I really need to whiz through this a bit quicker because otherwise I could spend all day here. $17.99 for that one. Oh my goodness. I also love the idea of like a traditional Ralph Lauren style Christmas, which kind of eats into the traditional Christmas theme that I do anyway. But I think they have a lot of tartan. And I saw this green tartan bow, which is $4.99. And I do love that, even as like a tree topper, or like you could add it to the bottom of a wreath. That is really pretty. I kind of wish the tartan had a bit more red in it. But yeah, I thought I would show that anyway. I think I am gonna limit myself to not buying any Christmas stuff just yet. This is the style that I'm talking about, the traditional green and red. Love that huge Christmas train is like a massive Christmas display, and a big Santa as well, which is £892. Wow. I think I am gonna call it a day here, thereabouts. I honestly could spend too long looking around here, and we'll come back closer to Christmas to see the rest of it. But let's head over to Cheshire Oaks now. Right, we have arrived at Cheshire Oaks. We're gonna head through here first and start. I think we'll go left and just work our way around. There's nothing I'm after in particular though, just to browse really today. I always find it's the best way to go to somewhere like a Cheshire Oaks with no expectations, because if you're going looking for something, you don't find it.
This is as good a day as any to start the rebuilding of life. The roads that lay open are many when the old one's gone under the knife. And I can feel the sun on my skin.
We're in the changing rooms at Abercrombie. Luckily it's plenty big enough for you to come in as well. I found these. I don't think these are in the sale. I think these are new, and they've got quite a lot of new in clothes here, which still have full prices on, but all of their sale is like extra 30% off the sale price. So I think these are just full price, but they look really good. They're like a thong bodysuit, but like really supportive. They've got removable cups in, but I actually think even without the cups, it's like double layered, so I think it'd be fine. So anyway, I picked up a grey and a white as good staples, so I'll just check a medium fits me. And then I have these in grey, and I live in them for just right round the house. So I thought I would pick up the cream. Now I remember the grey, I think they were either a large or an extra large, and they are too big for me, but for round the house, they're absolutely fine. So they only had a few of these left, and they were all in an extra large. So I think I'm just gonna get them anyway. And like I said, with the tie waist, they do cinch in a bit, but they are definitely too big for me, but I only wear them for like comfort, so it's fine. Just getting fed up already. So many people are like coming to say hello to him, and he's just like, oh honey, are you fed up? I think you're tired, aren't you? Why don't you lie down for a minute? You can have a lie down. Good boy. You go lie down. There you go. Yeah, he's tired. We'll have a little pit stop, hey? Where you can have a snooze. We are in Lululemon, and I have seen two absolute steals. They're Reline dresses. Look at this, they're reduced from £138 down to £19. However, they are too big for me, but they're probably 2 sizes too big. That one's only 1 size too big, but this one's probably 2 sizes too big. So I'll try them and see how they work. I thought it was worth it for £19, but I thought they'd be good for golf as well. So we'll try them on anyway and see how we go. Right, so this is the pink dress, and actually, although it's a little bit baggy on me, it does fit quite nicely. The shorts underneath are quite fitted, which are good, and they've got the pockets in. So again, for golf, this is perfect, or for like tennis, if you're a tennis player. For me, I put like my glove in there once I'm walking around. So yeah, I mean, it's not like, pink isn't usually my thing, but again, from the back, it fits really nicely. The only thing is with this one, again, it doesn't have adjustable straps, whereas the other one does, but this one is a size down and this one fits okay. So I do think the white one's gonna be too big, but we'll try it anyway. It's also got these built-in shorts. There's like a gap at the back, so that if ever you needed to go to the toilet, you don't have to take the full dress off. So yeah. We'll probably pick this one up. Let me try on the white. If it fits, I'll show you. If it doesn't, it doesn't. To be fair, I think I might end up getting this white one because the straps are adjustable and you can have it quite high neck, this one. It is a little bit big, but I feel like literally a run through the wash. It'll be fine. And it's not too baggy. It's a loose fit anyway, this dress. So I do think I'm going to pick it up. Again, £19 for Lululemon. The quality, you just can't beat it, so I'm going to pick up both of them. I'm in Hotel Shopper, and they've started getting all of their Christmas chocolates out. They've got all of the advent calendars as well. They've got some bigger ones, some smaller ones. They're all on 20%, I think, and obviously dated until Christmas as well. So let's have a look what the dates are. Yeah, best before middle of 2026. Pop the bags in the car, and I think, oh, there we go, bags in the car. I think I'm just going to pop to Joe and the Juice for some lunch before we head back on the road and get home. Oh, in fact, there's a treat in there for Barney. I'll take one for him so you can sit comfortably.
This morning has so clear a light as any to see the horizon in the far. excuses were 2 for a penny.
Good boy.
But they've all gone out the window of this car. And when I feel the wind on my face, all that ever was is
It is a new day actually. I have just picked up the camera. I've come into town this morning. I'm going to meet some like work girlfriends for a nice little brunch. So I'm now. I've prepped for torrential rain, which is what it was forecast. Literally 95% chance of rain, it was saying, and like dark clouds on Met Office. However, I've got here and it's blue skies. Who knows, it could change. I mean, it did say from 10 o'clock and it's now 10 to 10. However, I don't think it looks like there's any chance of rain anytime soon. So I prepped with popping a cap on today, thinking hair needs washing, was going to style it. Not worth it if we get caught in a downpour. So I'm just in this Uniqlo built-in bra top and I've got my blazer and shirt in the back. I wasn't sure which one to wear. Some Halara jeans, beige trainers, my All Saints bag. And I thought I would just start or just vlog here for a second because I've just dropped Barney off at daycare at Tom's office just for a couple of hours whilst I go in for brunch with the girls. And I'm going to drive now to the M&S car park because I've literally just pulled in here to drop him off. So I need to go and park up, but that's underground and it's in pitch black. Hence why I thought I would just do this little vlog clip here whilst we have some natural light. I think we're going to try Federal, which if you've never been to Manchester or you're visiting or you want a good brunch recommendation and you've never been to Federal, it is one of the best, I would say. I think there's two. I know I've been to both of them. There's one like Northern Quarter near, not Northern, is it Northern Quarter? It's probably classed as Northern Quarter. It's near the Arndale. And then the second one, which I think is slightly bigger, is along Deansgate. Now, I'm assuming we're meeting at the other one, but we'll see if any girls show up at the Deansgate location because we've actually not discussed that. But I am going to go and park at the Selfridges M&S car park, and I think Lydia is parking there, and also Nina's going to meet us in Selfridges. So at least us 3 girls are going to go to the right location. Then we'll message Em, who is also coming to meet us, to check that she also is going to the same location. I feel like my one job as a vlogger was to show you brunch for the girls. Totally forgotten, so apologies for that. I'm just heading back to Tom's office now to pick up Barney, and I think I'm going to go Starbucks for my first PSL of the season, which is very exciting because I think they've only just come out as well. So we'll go get Barney and where am I? I need to go one street down and then yeah, go try and PSL. My first one of the year. Is it a bit windy? Apologies if it is. It's also very busy. Crazy busy. Absolute rubbish vlogging skills on my part. I do apologise. But even with girls in the industry, when we all vlog and we all get content, you know, there is another girl there who's also vlogging today, and we both forgot to get out our cameras during the food. We just forget. You're just so busy catching up and having a good old natter that you forget to get out the camera. So apologies for that. I did actually, one of the girls, Nina, introduced me to this brand, which I saw as we went through the Arndale, and I'd never heard of it before. Pure Soul. I said, oh, that's my phone. Pure Soul, as in Korean skincare brand, which again I'd never heard of, but she said that they do quite a good array of Korean skincare brands. So it's not just one brand. They have a bit like a Space NK type or Sephora, where they have several brands, but all Korean beauty. So I decided to go with, they've got at the back of the store a bit of a wall with loads of different sheet masks from literally a couple of pounds. So it was honestly like a pick a mix for all the different face masks. So I went with a couple on recommendation from Nina. Lydia and I both, oh, did Lydia get some? I think she did. Anyway, I went for this one from the brand Madagascar Centella. Their branding is gorgeous, and I even said, oh, I've seen this branding, but I just wasn't sure if it'd just be one of those with really good packaging, and Nina said no, she's tried it and likes it. So I got the sheet mask. This is their water gel mask. Also went with, which was the other one on recommendation, this one from One Thing, I think the brand is, the Cica Soothing Mask with hyaluronic acid in it as well, this one. Then I also got a few others that I like the look of. This one was actually on the in the sale, but I liked it because I like the scent of green tomato, and this one's green tomato pore lifting ampule mask, so helping the pores out. This is another really good Korean brand, Abib, and it's the collagen gel mask. So again, getting all that collagen in my skin, seeing as though we stopped producing it from the age of 25. And then a couple of others. I like the look of this one, Cica Ampule Mask. This is called The Real. It's a calming mask for sensitive skin, which sometimes I can be prone to. And then I also love a spot patch. Whenever I have spots, I will pop a little spot patch on overnight, wake up, peel it off in the morning, and more often than not, it's flat surface rather than, you know, like a bump, so you can easily cover it up, and it just seems to suck all the nasties out of your skin. So hold on, I need to sneeze. I've also picked up Barney, he's in the back there. We had a little stroll through town and grabbed him a puppuccino, and of course grabbed myself my first of the season PSL. Go big or go home. I had a free drink, so I went big. I did go for decaf coffee, that's the only thing I switch out, and this is a treat, so I will limit myself to these. I will not be having them all the time because they are actually not the healthiest, especially in this size. So this is definitely a treat. We also had a bit of a mix up at, oh that's funny, what looks to be a girl and her mum have just come back to their car, and we parked up at the same time, we're also leaving at the same time, like precisely. Let me just have a little sip with you. Are we ready? Guys, it does something to me. I instantly have been filled up with autumn excitedness. That's not a word. Oh, so good. There's something about autumn that I particularly love so much. I know some people go on about how like autumn is amazing, but I think for me the turning point as to why I love autumn so much is after living in America when I was younger, and spending autumn out there is a whole different ball game. Halloween especially as a kid as well. It is so fun. It's a huge holiday that they celebrate, and I think, you know, stores and marketing teams are definitely understanding that us as Brits, a lot of us anyway, not all of us, but a lot of us as Brits also want to jump on the bandwagon of celebrating autumn with home decor, Halloween, cozy season, just as much as the Americans do, because they do it so well, so well. So yeah, there's a part of my inner sort of child that is reignited when I have like a pumpkin spice latte. I even remember when we lived in America, going to Starbucks was like such a treat. I think I remember it being a novelty that it was a drive-through. I don't even think drive-through Starbucks existed in the UK at the time, because I'm talking, how long ago was this? Wow, this makes me feel old, but nearly 20 years ago. That's a long time ago. 20 years ago. So I was about 14 when we lived in America for no more than a couple of years. So I think, yeah, I think I was about 14, 15, 16. And yeah, going to Starbucks and their menus being so good. It was also the time that our school was getting into like Jack Will's clothing, and Abercrombie started to become a thing. And I remember thinking, there was only, they opened a store in London, didn't they? One flagship store. And when we lived in America, we just had Abercrombie on tap. It was everywhere, and it was a lot cheaper. So it was a real, I loved Abercrombie. Ended up working for Hollister
when I was at uni actually. So that was really, again, a bit of nostalgic, and I loved working there. Yeah, so that's just why I like autumn so much. It's not just because of cozy season and all of this, it just fills me with joy. So cheers to that. Delicious. Anyway, I am going to now head back home. I can see Lydia's car still there, so she must still be in town. I'm going to head back home, show you the bits I got from Cheshire Oaks yesterday, give Barney a bit of a stretch of the old legs, give him a run around, and maybe pop on a podcast, or should we listen to some music? Sabrina's new album, who's listened to it? Oh, Tom's just sent me something. Do you remember me telling you about Barney getting being told we can't take him golfing anymore, and there's quite a lot of people at the club that are in two minds of it, because a lot of them are happy for him and want him being there and actually really like him, and then it was one complaint and one guy that works there that is not so keen, and he seems to be the one winning. So let's have a look. Yeah, Tom's just been sent, oh no, he has sent this out. So funny, I need to give this a proper read, but about getting a refund, about getting his money back essentially for, he's a member and we're being told if we have to leave and we can get our money back. And we've called, I think I've talked about this and this is boring, we've called a few other clubs local to us and all of them love dogs, have dogs there all the time. It's no big deal as long as they're well behaved. They are more than happy to have them. So we'll just move on to somewhere new. It's easy for us to do. Yeah, let me just, I'm gonna have to read this. I'll see you guys when we get back home. We've made it back home. Home sweet home, Barney Boo. He's with me upstairs. I just thought I'd come up here to show you the bits that I got from Cheshire Oaks, seeing as though we haven't done so yet. What can you sniff in there? Maybe you did have a treat in there, didn't you? But you ate it. You ate it. Oh, can you hear the doors? I've got a couple of windows open, so the breeze is banging the doors. He keeps thinking someone's here, but there's no one here. Okie dokie. What did I get from Abercrombie? Abercrombie & Fitch. I got the shorts, although I have got home and since realised that these shorts that I've got in the grey already that I live in, I've noticed that they were a large and these are an extra large. But I did try them on and yes, they are too big for me. But again, like I said in store, with them having the drawstring and being able to tie them up and these being just around the house, it's not like they fall down. You know, a large or even like a medium would be best, but they didn't have any. So you've got to deal the cards that you get when it comes to Cheshire Oaks and finding a bargain. So they were £30. I think I did actually have a £10 voucher for Abercrombie, because if you remember, you get vouchers like every so often. So anyway, I also picked up these, which I think were full price. Again, I put the receipt in my got a little accounts section where I put all my receipts, and I put it away now, but it says on the label £35 full price, but I do think there was some kind of an outlet offer on. I remember the total bill came to less than what I thought it would. But anyway, the grey version, a little like v-neck little body and a thong one at that, which I prefer so that you don't get any kind of VPL. So I did also pick that one up in the white as well, and I got both of those in a medium. I remember trying these on thinking definitely don't need to size up in them. I could have probably got away with a small as well, but I went for a medium for both of those, and yeah, they're fine, but like I said, don't size up in them. I'll link them below because they should be available online if you do like them. And then the cosmetics company store, I popped in there. I always love a little look around there, having a look at all the different beauty products. I picked up just the one thing, and it was this lip injection, but they were giving out scratch cards where pretty much everyone was a winner of something, and I saw the woman next to me got 20% off, and I was like, well, I hope I get that. Scratch mine off, and mine was 25% off, so very happy with that. And this was it was down to $18.25, but with that discount it was $13.69. And it's the lip injection Too Faced, if you've not heard about this. It's one of those like tingling lip gloss type things. I've had this in the past. It's just a good trusty fave of mine. It's a lip plumper, so it does tingle. Oh, that smell. I used to have this a while ago. It's actually quite strong, the smell, but and the product itself, because it does definitely tingle, but I love it. And what else? Lululemon. Got myself the 2 buys of the day. These were the best buys, not even just of the day, that I probably haven't found in Cheshire Oaks. And it was these 2 tennis golf dresses. I mean, I'm going to be wearing them as golf dresses, but both in the pink and the white, from £138. Were they both £138 full price? Yes. Lululemon Align Cami strap dress, down to just £19. Cannot believe it. They were reduced from 138 down to 94, and then they had another price sticker on it to 19. I couldn't believe it. And then this one again was reduced down to 94 and then down to 19. And I was like, oh, I wonder if it's because they're marked or something, but no, they actually put a label on, because they do have a rail of, what do they call it? Something like imperfect. Oh, my lips are tingling. Imperfect, or just not perfect, not quite perfect, something like that. Imperfectly perfect, I'm not sure. Where it also details on it if there's a mark or something on it, they will say where it is so that you can see it. But yeah, there wasn't anything on these, and there were loads of them as well, so steal. They were only these sizes or bigger though. Kind of annoying that I've just put that lip stuff on, because I actually want to take off my makeup and my jewellery, get comfy for the rest of this afternoon and do some editing. I might even treat myself to some editing from the sofa. So kind of counterproductive, but there we go, there's the lips if you want to see them. The tingling, tingling, tingling. Although I kind of like the feeling. And I will use one of my sheet masks as well that I've just picked up today. Just again for a little semi-pamper early evening routine. This necklace, I often get asked where it's from, and just a reminder, I will leave it linked below. It's quite affordable, but I wear it all the time. It's never tarnished or anything. And it's, do you know what it reminds me of? The shape of it, because it's almost like a little clover. I think they call it a star on their website, but because it is a bit like a clover, it kind of looks like Louis Vuitton. Yeah, I wear that all the time with no signs of wear or tarnishing from it, so I'm very, very happy with that, and I will link it for you below. Halfway through this book, loving it. Definitely recommended so far, so I need to, I've just been reading a couple of chapters every evening, so it's been quite a slow read for me, which is pretty standard, unless if I'm on holiday. What are you trotting through for? Unless if I'm on holiday, where I'm dedicating more time to reading, I do tend to read quite slow. But yeah, a couple of chapters, I'm getting through it, and it is really enjoyable. So again, another recommendation. Right, makeup off, I'm just gonna use my micellar water, and then I'll show you my sheet mask once I've got that on. Can you hear that? Can you hear it? The rain is here. It was expected to rain all day in Manchester, hence why the cap on and everything like that, but it stayed sunny the whole time. So, not that I'm complaining, because I didn't get wet through, but it did mean that I would have liked to have styled my hair. But you know what? I think what I will do instead is go for a run in the morning and wash it tomorrow. Stretch out a hair wash to another day. Right, I'm gonna go in with this one, the soothing mask, Seeker soothing mask. It just says after cleansing, which I've done. Take out the mask, attach it to your face, and leave on for 10 to 20 minutes. Then you just peel it off and pat in any excess product. Oh, Oh, slimy. They are so slimy, aren't they, face masks? That's sheet masks. Oh, it feels nice and cool. Nice and cooling. It's quite transparent. It kind of looks a bit creepy. I always think if the door goes now and the postman gets here, do we answer it or do we just leave it? The people person, no, not people person, the caring what people think person would leave it, but it's not always good to have that mentality. So we don't care what people think, we just answer the door. I've still got quite a lot of excess product actually. I'll take that down my neck. It's annoying that I've got this high neck top on, or else I'd put it down my chest because there is quite a lot left over. Back of my hands, because that's where you age as well. Leave it on for 10-15 minutes and then we're done. So, editing from that spot right there on the sofa for me for the rest of this afternoon. So I'm gonna leave this vlog here. Just grabbed my phone because I wanted to show you on YouTube now. There is, in fact, let me just go to my channel. You will be able to see along here, along the bottom, where you can like a video, comment, share, do all of that kind of stuff. There's a thanks, which is like a tipping thing, but there's also this new feature called hype, and your favorite creators be discovered when you hype. So what that does is it helps my channel be promoted to people that don't already follow me, and yeah, so it just further helps me out. Oh, and it says you can't hype up your own video. Thanks for that. Let's go to someone else's video that I like and hype that. We'll go to Mr. Carrington's channel here, where he's done a video decluttering for the car boot and exciting update. So let's go on to his video. I haven't watched it yet, but I'm sure I would like it anyway, so I will watch it. And I will, Ewan, if you're watching, I'm gonna hype you. Hype. Small creator bonus points applied, hype 210 points. And there you go. So I've hyped your channel, Ewan. And if you haven't actually seen Mr. Carrington on YouTube, then definitely recommend, because he is a great finder of a good bargain. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I can't believe I'm ending this video looking like this. But we don't care what people think, remember? And not that you guys would judge me anyway, so there you go. Slipping down a bit on my eyebrows. Anyway, the rain's got super heavy now, so I'm very excited for a cozy afternoon on the sofa, even if it does mean editing. Oh, do you know what? I still have an episode to catch up on. Summer I Turn Pretty. If you're watching it, you're watching it. Oh. And if you're not, you need to start watching it. I've just recommended my mum to start watching it because it's so good. But yeah, I'm gonna watch that whilst doing a little bit of editing, and I will love you and leave you and hope to see you very soon in my next video. Bye guys. Mwah.